So hello everyone, once again welcome back to another exciting Adobe Photoshop Elements 7 video tutorial, and let me just give you a brief note on the topics that we would be covering in this video today. In this video we would learn how to back up your photos for safety and how you can share photo and albums with your friends and family. So let's get started with how to back up and synchronize albums and files. Backup and synchronize files to Photoshop.com. Not available in PSE 5.0 and PSE 6.0. Please note that currently Photoshop.com services are only available to Photoshop Elements users in the United States, and this is first time the service is available in Photoshop Elements 7.0. Photoshop Elements lets you open a Photoshop.com membership account and back up your photos and videos to Photoshop.com servers. Backing up files is essential for protecting your valuable photos and videos. If your computer fails, your files are safely stored on Photoshop.com. Please note that Photoshop Elements only back up and synchronize albums. If you want your photos backed up and synchronized, they must be in album. Once you enable backups, Photoshop Elements uploads the albums you specify to Photoshop.com. To get started, simply create an account and sign in. Now let us see how to create a Photoshop.com membership account. As an owner of Photoshop Elements, you can open a basic Photoshop.com membership account to gain instant access to tutorials, content, and many other features. Currently, Photoshop.com membership is only available in the United States. Step 1. Start Photoshop Elements from the Start menu of your computer, or click on the Adobe Photoshop icon on your desktop. Step 2. In the welcome screen, click Join Now and follow the instructions to create your Adobe ID. Please note, if you already have an Adobe ID, then just click Sign In. Step 3. Follow the instructions in the email to activate your account. And please note, you do not have to open a Photoshop.com membership account when the welcome screen appears. You can open an account anytime you want. Links are connectively and conveniently located throughout the Photoshop Elements workspace for signing up. Sign in your Photoshop.com account. Step 1. Make sure that your computer is connected to the internet and then start Adobe Photoshop Elements. Step 2. In the welcome screen, enter your Adobe ID and password and then click on Sign In. The welcome screen changes and greets you with the message Welcome and your username. Generally, Photoshop Elements remembers that you are a Photoshop.com member and automatically signs you in if your computer is connected to the internet. And please note, currently Photoshop.com services are only available to Photoshop Elements users in the United States. Starting backup and synchronizing. Step 1. Make sure that you have a Photoshop.com membership, your computer is connected to the internet, and all the files you want to back up and synchronize are in albums. And again, please note, in addition to photo files, you can back up files in any file format supported by Photoshop Elements organizer such as FLV files, that is Flash movies. Step 2. In the Albums palette of the organizer, click the Backup or Synchronization Preferences icon. Step 3. In the Backup Synchronization Preferences dialog box, select Backup or Sync is on. Step 4. Set the backup or synchronization options. Step 5. Select the albums you want to backup or synchronize. The bar in the upper right area of the dialog box shows how much online space is used as you backup and synchronize your albums. Please note, if you reach the allotted storage limit, you can click Buy More to purchase more storage on Photoshop.com and then click OK. Photoshop Elements continues to automatically back up your photos on your computer until you stop backup or synchronization. Now let us see how you can share photos and albums with your friends and family through email, photo mail, online albums, and print photos. Adobe dabbled with an online version of its editing flagship. The entire service was not available in Photoshop Elements 6.0. Online services lets you share images and order prints over the internet you must register with an online service to order prints, photo books, and greeting cards, so you need a valid email address to receive correspondence. And there is no charge to join a service, but you will need a credit card number to place an order. Now let's see how to sending photos and media files by email. Photoshop Elements streamlines sharing photos by email. You can either attach photos to an email or embed a photo in an email using photo mail. Now before sending your files, now let's check out how to set email preferences. Step 1. Do one of the following. In the photo browser or date view, choose Edit, then go to Preferences and then click on Sharing. In Full Edit or Quick Fix, choose Edit, go to Preferences, then click on Organize and Share, and then select Sharing on the left side of the Preferences dialog box. Step 2. From the Email Client menu, choose one of the following and then click OK. Microsoft Outlook to choose the application as the default. In Outlook Express to choose the application as the default. In Adobe Email Service, if you do not use Outlook or Outlook Express but want to be able to email directly to recipients from Adobe Photoshop Elements. Now let's see how to send photos by email. Step 1. Select a photo in the photo browser or date view, click the Share tab and then click the Email Attachments button. Note: if you are emailing a photo for the first time, you are asked to confirm the email service you want to use. Confirm your choice and then click OK. Step 2. To add more items to the email, select them in the photo browser and then click the Add button. Please note, you can also remove items by selecting them in the items list and then clicking the Remove button. Step 3. Choose an option from the maximum photo size menu and use the quality slider to adjust image clarity and then click Next. And finally, type a message in the message toolbox. Then select recipients of the email by clicking a name in the Select Recipients list. The names you see are from your contact book. Please note, you also have the option of not selecting any recipients and later entering the addresses when the email message appears. If tags are attached to your photos, they are included when you email your photos. Recipients who use Photoshop Elements can import the photos with tags attached to their catalogs. The favorites and hidden tags are never included when photos are emailed. Please note, you can select the Save as Quick Share Flow button and name the workflow if you know you will be emailing photos with these settings in the future. And once you save a flow, you can access it in the Quick Share windows in the Share tab. Step 7. Click Next. Photoshop Elements generates the message and then opens the email application specified in the sharing preferences. And if Photoshop Elements does not support your preferred email application, attach the file manually. See your email application's help for information about attaching files to an email.